appreciate your support. And please continue to keep engaging with us. If you haven't already, there's some flyers around the room. You can go ahead and scan those QR codes and make sure that you sign up for our e-newsletter. And you can also sign up for our social media pages, and we're just at NC Humanities. So if you took any cool pictures of that nitrogen that was just on the floor, make sure you tag us in those. But at this time, it is my absolute pleasure to bring up on the stage our board chair, Lorna Ricotta, who's going to formally welcome us this evening.
Thank you, Melanie. Good evening, everyone. We are so glad to finally, after 2.5 years, have this kind of connection and see each other, welcome new faces, welcome older faces, and on that note, I would love to introduce, by way of waving your hand, any of our former board members who are here. Would you just give us a wave to let us know where you are? We've got one over here. And our current board members who are here, would you please raise your hand to be recognized? Wonderful. And how about some of our recipients through the NC Humanities? I wanted to just give a few words of thanks also to Sherry Paula, Executive Director of NC Humanities, and her incredible staff who have put all of this together. Thank you so much. And we welcome you to continue to enjoy tonight's event, network, and tell the stories of how NC Humanities is touching your communities, and let us know how we can better serve your communities and spread the word. Follow us, as Melanie said, on all of the social media platforms, and check out some of the programs that are lined up coming up outside of your areas as you're traveling. So again, welcome. Thrilled to see everyone. Thank you for being here. And at this time, I'm going to welcome to the stage Sherry Paula.
And thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm so glad that you're here. When we were planning this event, we thought about how long it's been. We haven't seen each other and mingled around some good things that celebrate the work that community leaders have done. One, that we funded, two, that you came up with, and our board and staff has worked so hard over the past 3 years, which you're going to hear. So settle in for just a few minutes. I'm going to give you some updates about what we've been doing by rolling up our sleeves during this pandemic, and it's pretty incredible what we can tell you what our community's done too. But I hope everyone's enjoying the music performed by these talented musicians. Please give them a round of applause. There's more to come. After I'm finished with these remarks, I promise you it'd be worth it to take this pause, because Lorna will be joining the band for a few performances too. So I'm going to talk a little bit about our current and our future work. And as you've heard, I'm Sherry Paula Watkins, and it's been my pleasure to serve as Executive Director at the North Carolina Humanities for almost a decade. 10 years ago, I moved from South Carolina and made my way to my late mother's home state, North Carolina, to be part of this amazing organization, an organization that this year celebrates 50 years of service. During our 50th anniversary this year, you may have taken part in one of our newest programs, born in COVID pandemic virtual need era. North Carolina Reads. This program is part of our Center for the Book that Melissa Giblin runs, so we couldn't be more proud of the Center for the Book, and Melissa is over there. NC Reads was our statewide book club that featured 5 books exploring issues of racial, social, and gender equality and the history and culture of North Carolina. We were overwhelmed at the enthusiasm shown throughout the series. In fact, we anticipated giving out 1,500 books, and we ended up giving over 3,000 by request. So that's a round of applause to Melissa and our hardworking innovation and our board and all these decisions that all of you community leaders know go behind something successful like that. Due to our community response and the many requests to bring it back, I'm pleased to announce that we are going to bring it back. We will announce the new series of books and ways to engage later this fall, so please stay in touch with us. I look forward to having new conversations with you in 2023. This year, we also introduced another new program, Read for the Lead, which is our Read Out Loud childhood literacy program, an author interview series with NASCAR Cup Series driver Eric Jones and the Eric Jones Foundation. I want to say a big congratulations to Eric and his team who recently captured the winning trophy at Darlington's Raceway at the Southern 500 on September the 4th. That's just miles from where I was born and raised. Another exciting program we've been doing for 12 years is Touring's Smithsonian Exhibit Program. This year, we are bringing the Smithsonian exhibit Crossroads, Change in Rural America, to 6 small communities around the state. Right now, the exhibit is in Statesville at Iredell Museums, and I encourage you to go visit if you can. The exhibit will also travel to Greenville at ECU Joiners Library, Oxford at Granville County Historical Society, Elizabeth City at the Museum of the Albemarle, Cullowhee at WCU's Mountain Heritage Center, and to Richlands at Onslow County Museum. Since our founding in 1972, we've provided funding to organizations looking to implement humanities programs in their communities. Our staff is dedicated to providing a space for groups to come, share their ideas, and make their ideas a reality. Our large grant recipients work with us to develop large-scope humanities projects that raise questions, encourage conversations, and connect people across differences. It has been a pleasure to work in partnership with so many amazing organizations throughout the years, and I see some of you here tonight, and it's such a pleasure that we're all here celebrating each other. And tonight I have the distinct honor of announcing our 2022 large grant recipients. They are, I feel like I'm at the Academy Awards. Only better is the humanities. Boston Thurman Community Network in Winston-Salem. Kudzu Children's Museum in Chapel Hill. Chowan Discovery Group in Winton Triangle. East Carolina University in Greenville. Iredell County Public Library in Statesville, Immersion for Spanish Language Association in Durham, the American Friends of Lafayette in Fayetteville, University of North Carolina at Charlotte in Charlotte, and Western North Carolina Historical Association in Asheville. Let's give these recipients a large round of applause. As we look to the future, I'm proud of the way our board and staff have worked over the last 2+ years to reshape and rebrand our organization. That change led us on a path to work with our stakeholders to explore who we are and how we can better serve North Carolina. As a result, we have developed an outstanding 5-year strategic plan. We could not have done that without our leadership on the board and the staff. And it took a lot of us during this pandemic and being isolated from each other to really dig deep and examine those deep questions that I'm sure a lot of you at your community organizations have done as well. And together, we're all stronger. I will say that. So I really appreciate our board and our staff really devoting themselves during such hard times to create such a terrific plan. As you will read, we have 4 main objectives to guide us through 2027, and we are well on our way to keeping North Carolina Humanities effective, accessible, inclusive, and relevant. To achieve these objectives, we need your help. Our first objective is to make sure that we welcome all North Carolinians, regardless of age or ability, geography or gender, resources or race, as important participants and contributors to our humanities work. We need your help to connect with those organizations and leaders in your community that are doing good work. We're excited to meet new friends and reach out to those living and working in underserved and under-resourced areas to lift up voices and stories across the state. Our second objective is to continue to support our statewide Board of Trustees and strengthen community leaders like you. If you are interested in learning about how you can volunteer with NC Humanities, I invite you to come find me or one of our Board of Trustees later to discuss board service or other leadership opportunities. Our third objective, we need your support. As we look to sustain our work, you can help us grow our resources with a gift. You will help us continue great programs like North Carolina Reads and support organizations like our 9 large grant recipients for years to come. And our fourth objective is all about listening to your needs and requests. We need your ideas. Our grants and programs are designed to respond to community needs. So if there's something you think needs to be explored or discussed in your area, we want to hear from you. Together, we can increase our understanding of our history, cultures, and stories, which, when discussed, we believe makes our state a better place for everyone. If you're interested in reading our strategic plan in full, you can pick up a copy before you leave, or you can check it out on our website. With that, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. As you've just heard me say, your support means the world to us. If your life has been impacted by reading great books, discovering complex histories, experiencing new cultures, or having meaningful conversations, then you understand the value of the humanities and the work we do. And from the top of my head to the bottom of my heart, we thank you for what you can give. And I invite you to make a donation tonight of any size, or when you get home this evening. You can scan the QR code found on the flyers around the room tonight, and it will take you to our online donation page where you can make a monthly, annual, or one-time gift. I also invite each of you to come to our next event in Charlotte. We are officially celebrating our 50th anniversary on October 11th. We will present our 2022 Caldwell Award to local WBTV journalist and documentarian Steve Crump. To receive an evite, please sign up for our email list at the check-in table before you leave, or see Melanie, who you already have seen, but please do stop and see Melanie. Thank you again for being here and for your commitment to NC Humanities. It's now my pleasure to invite the band back up for a special performance. Thank you.
And what about this band? This band. They're so incredible, and I'm excited to get to sing with them a couple of numbers. I hope you will enjoy these nostalgic songs as much as we do performing them. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true.
Someday I'll wish up a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, so far. Oh, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. Well, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow, then why, oh why can't if happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? No, thank you. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world and a bold world for me. Upon me. of the pine. You know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I feel so Thank you to the band and my board members. Thanks to everybody. Please continue to enjoy and network. Thank you.
Lorna Ricotta, ladies and gentlemen.